into 2, and then later into 4. So stay tuned. Or I'll just let you guys watch it if I can. Hi guys, how are you doing today? I'm currently on my way to Walmart because I was able to get some of the rust out of the car. But how you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing good. You guys are doing wonderful, being excellent. Be the best version of yourself. Be amazing, be kind, be loving, express joy. Alright. But yes, I'm on my way to Walmart to get those things. So there's a part of the rust that was really bad and the pieces broke out. It's like between the door panel and the lower panel of the car. And so I have to go get it's like a mesh net for a body net for the car. And when I put in the filler, it will stand out. When I sand it, it'll be okay. And I have some sanding in the back to do also. So I have the drill gun and the sheet right there. Because I charged it this time, so it should make my work a bit easier. So I'm at Walmart, you can see it. But yeah, I will see you guys when I get back home with the car. Alright, so we're back home now. I got the net, it's foldable. Oh, smaller one. But it's foldable. You bend it for this part. Because you know, everything is out. So I gotta clean it some more and sand it. I put some filler there just to hold it out. You know? So I gotta put the whole thing in here and then I have a plate to actually mix the filler because I found out when you use cardboard, which is what I did, what happens is that it eats through, like it dries through the cardboard. So I'm gonna use this now. Got the drill. I gotta hit the back also. This is the one I did yesterday. Did a pretty good job. You can't even tell there was rust there except for the few marks, but yeah. I got the back also to do, so a little more work today. And this is the difference between I'll take this off. Don't worry about it. But yeah, stay tuned. I'll show you guys what happens next. Alright, so like I said before, there's gonna be a lot of breaking, and I just broke something in there, so that's awesome because the pin is supposed to be on there. And yep, so I'm gonna go ahead and start working on the back since it's a lot of work over there. So the back is the same, just I'll actually go flat this time, flat and sideways, and if I don't make any progress, I will use the regular sandpaper. So stay tuned again. Alright guys, so this video I'm trying to be very informative. So as you can see, the goal is I want to get to the bare metal. Even though it's partially rusted, I put some grease on there to make sure that there was no more rust in case it rained. So I have to wipe it. So when you look closer, there's this metal and there's a little bit of paint. And then there's just parts of it that are rusted. It's not the entire part that is rusted, you see. So the goal is to get rid of this. So what I'm doing is I'm sanding to clear the dust. And since this has a speed on it, I use this to clear the dust and a little bit of flake. And since I can't get to the bottom because there's a lot of stuff on the bottom too, I'm using the cutter and a plier to peel off the little parts on the bottom. See, it's little, because if I don't get rid of that rust, what's gonna happen is that it's gonna grow again, and it's gonna look pretty bad for the next owner if I do sell the car. So I'm trying to be as detailed as possible. There's a lot of rust under here. Yep, so it's all coming off. So I gotta just take my time and, you know, see how that? Until I have rust and gunk under the car. Same thing on the top here also. But the problem with the top here is that, see, it's really broken. So I gotta take my time and try to get everything out the best way I know how to. parts are gonna need netting. So I gotta put the net that I bought under before I do anything else. So I'll let you guys know what's happening again. So I cleaned the rust. I had to make the thing bright so you can see it. You can see the burr metal now. So now I'm going to take my time to clean this up and put the net on there and start spraying over it. Now for this job, I have the net, I have a scissor for metals and I can cut, and I have a plier. What you want to do is measure where you're gonna put this. So I know that there's a lot of weakness in here. So either way, it's not gonna be large enough. So I'm gonna cut this into 2 and then later into 4. So stay tuned. Or I'll just let you guys watch it if I can. Okay, so I'm gonna try and cut this. It's about the same measurement. So I'm gonna cut this right here. A little wider, just for space. Cut through, cut through, cut through, cut through, cut through, and cut through. Same thing again. Cut through, see it? Cut through, cut through, cut through, cut through. No, I have a lot of pieces left. So if I do make a mistake, I could easily go back and fix it. So I grab this. And what I'm gonna do is that I wanna come back and try to piece it in. So since I'm gonna try to put it in here and it won't work, because it's a weird angle, I'll feed it in from the top. Sorry, I'll feed it in from the top right here. And it's very bendable, so I'm gonna try to bend it as much as I can. But before I do, sorry guys, I only have one hand. I left the tripod indoor again. When I bend it in as far as I want it to go, the next step would be to let it sit, like to bend it onto the body of the car and inside the panel. So when I bend it in, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to tuck the side panel into the car and close it in. I'll show you if I can. All right, so it sits in there like this. I thought I was gonna need 2, but I really don't need 2 anymore. So it's not very firm, but it's enough to sit the way I want it to sit. So the next thing will be to apply the filler, but I have a quiz I gotta go take for school for class. So I'm gonna go take that quiz, be back, finish this up, and then I'll do the rest in the back. So stay tuned. I'll show you guys how to mix the filler and all that, and what kind of filler to buy. This is not straight, but like I said, I'll try to come back and hopefully get it fixed up and all that. So stay tuned. All right, first I'm gonna be doing one of that. So just stay tuned. Anyway, I got that done, and take a look at the original fender. And I got that, and this is what I did yesterday. It looks a little matte because I use matte, and it has a little bit of detail on there because I didn't sand it smooth enough. But I don't want to sand over it again because I'm just gonna repaint and do multiple layers, so that's okay. And this is the back. So I can't believe I actually do this. So this is it. If it dries, I have the metal sheet on there. I'm gonna sand it over, and when I sand it over, I'm just gonna spray the rest over. That way it looks that way it looks good enough. The next thing I want to do is to vacuum. So I brought my trusty vacuum from indoor. Okay, just I gotta vacuum the corner and the creases of the car, like the carpets. I just threw the carpets on there because I wanted to see the look, but I gotta vacuum all this. So I'm about to do that while the mixed filler dries up, and I'll show you what happens. All right, so we're in the last part of the job, and I gotta now sand all the filler off. Oh my days, I just messed up the paint. Anyway, this is what it looks like now. I hope I didn't destroy any of the paint. Yep, I did. Rust is gonna go strong and soon. Okay, so I'm gonna use this to smoothen out the little creases and all the other parts that I don't really need, so it's a little bit even when I start. Yeah, so I did that for the back already. So it's just to like clear up all. And please don't be like me when you do this, wear protective material. I'm a renegade, so I do whatever I want. I'm joking. Just be safe. I just didn't have a mask in the car, so I just didn't want to wear one. But yeah, I'm gonna use 2 different types of sandpapers. I'm gonna use the 180 and 400. Should get some results hopefully. But yeah, the car looks aggressive. I mean, the black really does well. I took off the taint that was behind this window, and I cleaned the carpet. And I took the old dirty carpet out. This also has taint, so I'm gonna take this off. I thought I had taint, but I think my parents threw it out. They always throw my stuff out without asking me. It's just on my mind, but it's okay. Stay tuned. I have a few more minutes before I go to work, so I gotta do this real quickly. So if I don't record again, I'll show you the end results later. But sand, cement, so it's smooth, then you spray it. Alright guys, welcome to another day. I haven't recorded in a while because new things going on, but I was gonna show you what happened after I cleaned the rust. So this is what it looks like. Pretty clean. I didn't do a lot of sand into the deep, so it looks like it's out, but I could just do a light sanding to sand it all out. But yeah, the rust is out. I put some of the stuff in the bottom, so it looks better now. I'm not done with the back yet. I put so much filler on there. This is my first time doing all of this, so this place is okay, but there's a lot of filler there. I gotta sand that out. This is the side. I got that, and this is the other side panel. All this is just rain, so I haven't washed the car in a while because I can't drive on the street yet. But yeah, if you can tell, it's a bit of the metal in the corner, so it's holding on to the car. And today I am working on replacing spark plugs. So the spark plugs are in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. So I'm gonna do that in my new video. Stay tuned, and I'll show you what I'm doing.